Life of a pencil. Imagine a pencil. You don't have to imagine it. It's on the desk right in front of you. It is fresh out of the Staples box and has number 2 written in black paint on one of its ridges. It has a gray graphite on an orange body, a silver metal ring, and a newly powdered red eraser. The scent of wood, metal, and graphite are faintly detectable and pleasant when you glide it effortlessly across a lined piece of paper in front of you. Gray seeps out. It writes a story, doesn't it? It begins like... You're sitting in Lower Canner taking the SAT. The night before, you promised yourself to study, but all it really took was a ping from social media for you to lose yourself in mindless doom scrolling. Now, it's 9:30 a.m. and the administrator hands you the SAT. How do you approach the first question? What were the formulas again? You desperately flip through the booklet trying to identify problems you know. For the first time in a while, you pick up a pencil, but all it does is hover over the paper. This frustrates you. That sharpened number 2 pencil with its fine graphite tip still unchiseled and its red eraser still powdered. You smash the long, sharp orange object into your desk. Gray colors the desk instead of your exam. You angrily erase the gray smudge on the table as you realized none of the questions make sense. You realize a pencil is meaningless if its owner does not write. How could you choose instant gratification over the SAT studying? Make blunt. How could you screw up this opportunity to distinguish yourself to colleges? Sharpen. How could you be such a disappointment to your parents? Get shorter. You think it's your fault. You really do. But is it? No, this is not you. You are sitting in a foreign high school trying to qualify for debate finals. You sharpen your pencil. Every day this week, you practiced debate topics for 2 hours. You wrote, erased, and rewrote your notes. By yesterday night, the red eraser got significantly shorter, and so did the graphite tip. But was it enough? You're the prime minister, which means you're giving the closing speech. Victory is imminent, but so is defeat. The opposition speaks with eloquency, logic, structure, and emotion. The judge's eyebrows crinkle at first, but gradually soften in understanding towards your opponent. The judge is not on your side. You pick up the newly sharpened pencil and write responses to every point the opposition says. Messy gray scribbles transcribe speech onto paper. As your hand moves, it smudges gray graphite from the paper onto your hand. You embrace the gray and you keep going. Even though your varsity debate partner is away and you're stuck with a novice debate partner with a speech impediment, you work hard. You give your speech, but it's not enough. You're losing. If only you had 30 more seconds to think or speak. But no, it's now over. No partner, no award, no qualifying for states, no results to your hard work. Oh no, right. Oh gosh, make blunt. Oh God, sharpen. Oh gosh, get shorter. But you realize, hey, this isn't your fault. No, this is also not you. You are a little girl in a small village who wants to sow the most beautiful flowers in the world, yet you always fail to make beautiful embroidery. The most renowned seamstress in the village is an old woman who makes her own needles to sew flowers. One day, you find the old woman. She holds a gray metal stick in her hand. "Please, could you teach me how to sew like you?" you ask. "Understand the needle before you use the thread," she replies. "How can I understand the needle?" you follow up. "By making your own needle using this metal stick. Roll it on a slab of rock until you get a needle." "But that'll take an eternity." "You better start now then." And so the little girl rolled, made thinner, sharpened, got shorter. This is a traditional Chinese fable, but it's also not you. You're sitting at your desk in your room, doing homework. The pencil is tiny now, the eraser is gray and flat, the orange body is practically gone, the lead is dull, and only the silver metal piece is left. You look outside to see it's pitch black. You coexist with your tiny gray pencil now. Its presence somewhat comforts you. You reach for your sharpener. Suddenly, A slip of finger causes the pencil to get stuck in the sharpener. It gets stuck and you panic as you watch it turn into shreds and vanish. At this point, you're so tired, exhausted, that you decide the best course of action would be to stop doing your homework, go to bed, take a deep breath, and finish that homework tomorrow morning. So you close your LED lamp and you get ready to go to bed. The next morning, you open your eyes, yawn, then see a black pen in place of the pencil. You're hesitant to use this at first, but you soon discover enjoyment in gliding the black gel pen effortlessly across the lined paper. This is because you're full of practice, full of knowledge, full of strength, full of experience. You realize that you no longer need to rely on the red eraser or the gray graphite to erase, rewrite, take back, or use as a crutch. Your hand feels empty without the pencil, but you realize that the life of a pencil elapsed just for you to have this special moment, a moment of celebration of your success. Good score, good awards, good embroidery, good grades. Just like how the 4 main characters picked up their pencils, you should do the same. You must experience the process of growth along with the negative emotion, because only after you taste the bitterness of failure can you appreciate the sweet tastes of success. A pencil means something different to everyone, but it unites people with the common trait of perseverance. As we grow in life and discover our passions and interests, there are often hurdles that seem impossible to overcome. What truly matters is a persevering attitude and a positive mentality. One day, when you finish using a pencil to its fullest potential, you'll find that it vanishes, and all that remains in its place will be a black pen and the permanence that it